it. You fucked up the game and I'm the proactive. Time to clear it up, all the shit you be flapping. Time to shut it up, no one really gives a crap. And the speed and flow show my taste is The dragons are out in Skyrim, and Whity the Mighty is ready to hunt them down. The story of Skyrim actually starts with your execution. After a narrow escape from one of our friendly dragons, you get tossed into the world of Skyrim. And while the dragons are the main focus of the entire story of Skyrim, it's all the little stories that bring Skyrim to life. You start off basically learning that you are dragonborn and that you can absorb the souls of these dragons. So throughout the main story, you learn more about that and the history of the dragons and why we must hunt them. But it's, like I said, really the side stories that bring Skyrim to life. From the war up north with the rebellion and the Imperial Knights, to joining the many guilds and starting to fit into a certain group, to even the small favors for people like finding their lost dog or just beating the shit out of someone for them. All those little things bring Skyrim to life, making almost every single mission at least enjoyable, if not great. What's remarkable is that the obvious effort put into the voice work is here this time. While Fallout 3 already improved upon Oblivion, it's nice to see that Elder Scrolls has some really good voice acting. While Oblivion sounded like it had a cast of maybe 4 people, Skyrim's voices vary from the old to the young to the little children that are annoying. And while some sound a little stereotypical like the assassins and mages, it fits the theme quite well. Overall, a nice improvement over its previous titles. I can't really praise it enough. It's all the small stories that really draw you into this world. And unlike the previous titles, this actually had good voice acting and a decent script to make it that much more enjoyable. While the others, in my opinion, relied on the lore, this one relies on lore, but it has a nice written story to go along with it and back it up. On top of that, the main quest is interesting, and who the fuck does not like hunting dragons? And if you don't, well, you just suck.
I fight for my people. Impoverished to pay the debts of an empire too weak to rule them, yet brands them criminals for wanting to rule themselves. I fight so that all the fighting I've already done hasn't been for nothing. I fight because I must.
Stunning is basically the first word that comes to mind. Sure, when you look at some of the textures or the silly animations or even the blood, you might wonder, what the hell? How can Whitey think these graphics are stunning? Oh, it's simple. Take a look at this world, the beautiful environments and the rich detail with so much going on. The draw distance is some of the best I've ever seen in an open world game. The various different storms like snowstorms and rainstorms all look great and add no slowdowns to the actual game. Now, are they perfect? No. Like I mentioned above, there are some funky animations, textures, and even the blood, and even some weird designs can make you be like, what the fuck? But when you are traveling all the different lands, I was absorbed in this world with its colors, its design, and some excellent design choices once again, with plenty of choices from different weapons to different armors to just customizing your character in the very beginning, making it really very, and that's something I've always wanted. How can I cover everything in Skyrim without making this a 20-minute video? It's almost impossible, but I'll try to add everything that works with the gameplay and what doesn't quite work. First off, let's start off with the basic combat. You'll be able to switch from one-handed or try your luck with a two-handed weapon. You can use swords, maces, and axes, and the same goes for two-handed, but replace them with great swords, warhammers, staffs, and so on. So the basic idea here is to swing away and watch as your enemies fall to their death. While it doesn't feel perfect, it's still somewhat clumsy. It's pretty fun nonetheless, and definitely better than Oblivion's. On top of that, they've added kill moves in which you watch your character stab whatever you are fighting in the head, the stomach, or maybe the chest. Now, you also have magic, which works pretty damn well in this game. I'll get more into the leveling up system in a minute, but for now let's concentrate on all different magics. We have fire, ice, lightning, hell you can summon the dead, you can start healing. Each magic that you're going to get is to basically help you build the kind of mage that you want. The magic system works fairly well, and eventually you'll be able to do dual-wielding magics. And once you get that, it's even more fun to mix and match what you think feels right and basically become a badass mage. And this is your chance to actually do all that. To learn the spells, you read books and you unlock the spells. And in doing so, you can then use them. It's simple and easy. Just be sure to master somewhat in magic, because these spells will eat at your magic relatively quick. Now, the level up system is something I'm really enjoying. Basically, the more you use a certain skill, the more you're going to level that skill up. It's been used before, but it's still a well-made system. So, say that you keep using a one-handed sword, then soon expect that to level up, the one-handed sword, making it so that you can unlock a certain perk for each group. It's really easy to spread out your perks, so either be super focused on like a certain ability, or just kind of spread it out to make your warrior or mage kind of spread so you can fight in all different situations. Now, to get to the alchemy and forging and so on, it's simple to create weapons. You'll just need to find the right ingredients and create it, leveling up your blacksmith or alchemy to a skill high enough, mattering what you're trying to upgrade, and then you can create that certain item. It's been streamlined enough for me to really get into it, and I'm sure there's those people that are like love deep and overcomplicated bullshit game mechanics, and they'll flip at this, but you know, I don't give a shit, and I'm sure most gamers won't either. It's fun and easy to use. The real joy, though, that comes from this Skyrim game is the exploring. There are very few games where I can personally say I like walking around and exploring areas. On the contrary, I usually despise traveling around endless fields only to find small little towns. Fallout. However, in Skyrim, every time you find a new place, you get a sense of accomplishment. Once you find some, you can then fast travel back to that area at any time. Just make sure you save, because something will sneak up you, kill you, and then otherwise you'll have to restart at your last save point. Each area you'll visit usually has something new, either a quest, treasure, or a bad guy to kill and gain experience. No matter what it is, the exploring is worth doing. So this is it. Whitey, did you enjoy Skyrim? Did I enjoy Skyrim? In the words of the Nord, I fucking love this motherfucker. Well, not quite the words of the Nord, but still, it's an amazing freaking game. The way you travel to a town after a long walk, talk to a guard and he welcomes you to this new area. You search around for a bar and see, hey, are there any rumors? Maybe grab a bounty. Go kill some bad motherfuckers, and then take a short rest. Wake up and head back outside to explore the town, see an item shop, check out the weapons, maybe build something. Hey, maybe you'll even find a guild to join and see if you can have more friends to help you out on this overall quest. But just then, when you're about to get to the guild, a dragon swoops down out of nowhere and begins to attack the people. You slice away at this beast, never quitting. You have people in town running like little bitches, but you have guards in the town coming to your side, fighting this dragon with you. You have your companion on the side shooting arrows while you electrify this beast to death. And when the dragon turns to try to kill you, you jump on its head and you beat it down, and then you kill the mighty dragon with one final blow. And these are the type of experiences that will draw you into Skyrim, and you'll never want to leave. When I began playing, I couldn't stop. When I was at work, I thought about Skyrim. When I was about to head to bed, I thought, where the hell am I going to go to in Skyrim next? Hell, if I had an evil little bitch girlfriend that didn't like games, I'd dump her just to play Skyrim. Luckily, my girlfriend is awesome enough to actually play Skyrim. Overall, though, Skyrim is an experience. As I mean, not one gamer should miss. Is it perfect? Oh no, my friend. It has bugs. It has frozen on me 5 times on me. I've had bugs where shards of magic have been stuck in me for hours. Had a glitch where this guy wouldn't even respond to the quest until I walked back into the house. I laugh at some of the animations. They are so bad at times. Sometimes you get jumped by a baddie and die in like 2 hits. And the rage because, well, you didn't save for like the last 30 minutes. But then I look at the good. The experience of traveling around this beautifully made world, taking down a dragon or a giant, watching the twists and turns in both the main story and all the side quests you're given. The vast amount of weapons and armor to collect. The combat, well, clumsy at times, is fun, and the finishing baddies off in a gory but satisfying way is amazing. And just the overall feel of the entire game makes you feel like you're living your life in a whole nother world. And well, it's about 300 hours to finish all the side quests and everything. I guess it would be another world to live in. This is why I have so much trouble rating Skyrim at first. Because honestly, it has problems that can easily bring the score down to 9.5 or even a 9. And I could see people giving that score no problem. But I believe, like Infamous 2, or Uncharted 2 and 3, or Halo Reach, or Mass Effect 2, that when a game has so many amazing features that are shown in the game, it overshadows the bad completely. And that's something Skyrim is able to do. While it has problems, none really can affect the amazing scope of this game. So, I award Skyrim a 10 out of motherfucking 10, making it 3 10 out of 10 games this year so far for me. God fucking damn it, you fanboys can fight back and forth which is better, but as gamers, I'm speaking for gamers right now who love video games, all I gotta say is this is the best year of gaming in a long ass time. Definitely the best this gen without fucking doubt. And we got Zelda this Sunday. Fuck, man. Buckle up, guys. This is gonna be a crazy ass fight for the game of the year. But even with all that fighting, whatever's better, Uncharted, Skyrim, Infamous, Batman, whatever you like the most, just remember, this is the fucking excellent year of gaming. So enjoy it all before fighting. Enjoy it. Enjoy this fucking great year. 10 out of 10, baby.